I keep mentioning social media tools in my lectures, and now it's finally time to talk about them. Chapter 14 is all about tools for managing the social media marketing efforts. The right tools can really help social media marketers maximize the value of their social media platforms, and it also helps save the social media marketer time. Choosing the right tools is just as important as choosing the right platform. And now that you've been exposed to a variety of different social media platforms, you know just how much work goes into choosing each one. We all know these two things to be true. Not all platforms are created equally, and time and skilled personnel are in short supply. And that goes for any company. So, to help create some efficiencies in the social media marketing industry, we've seen numerous social media tools pop up over the last 2 to 3 years. And today, we're just going to talk about a couple of tools that are used by social media managers and their teams to help create and monitor their social media campaigns. But before we get into the tools, let's talk about what social media marketing tools are. Generally, social media marketing tools come in the form of a software, and they're designed to support or automate common social media marketing activities. So a lot of these activities are things we've already talked about from an organic perspective, creating content, publishing data, scheduling data, testing, monitoring, and analysis. And that's just a few of the activities that can help be executed by social media tools. So let's talk about how to choose the right tool, because there are hundreds of these tools available to social media marketers. So it's important to identify which ones are the right fit for your specific company. Your textbook gives us a few pointers in selecting the right tools to use. So let's look at two of them that I feel are really important. And the first is to investigate the tools offered by the platform. We just looked at Facebook analytics in chapter 13. And so we know that that provides great insights into social media activity from an analysis perspective. So Facebook also has a variety of other tools available. And as do other social platforms. And the great thing about tools offered by the platform is that they're generally reliable and usually the most up to date. So that's another rule of thumb that we talk about, is look to see when that tool was last updated, because you don't want to be using a tool that hasn't been updated in a year or two. So in addition to investigating all of the tools offered by the platforms before you start going into other tools, you also need to think about what needs to be accomplished and be sure that the tool services the platforms that you use. These two rules kind of go hand in hand. They're separated in your text. But you should only pick a tool that can help you achieve your social media goals and objectives, and you have to make sure that that tool integrates within the platforms that you've already chosen to use. You cannot choose a tool first and then force your social strategy to fit that tool. Just because your company has invested lots of money in platforms that offer social tools doesn't mean that you should force your social strategy to fit those tools. You should be completely developing your social media marketing strategy and then finding the tool that will work best for you. And the great thing is, most tools today offer 30-day trial periods. So you can always ask for that. And you should never buy a tool without taking it for a test run with your campaigns first to make sure that it fits your needs and can help you execute that strategy instead of making it more difficult. So we're going to look at a couple of different tools today. And just like our analytics discussion from chapter 13, we're just going to barely talk about a couple that are I think are very important for us to talk about in here. But we could spend an entire semester talking about all the tools available. The first tool we're going to talk about are editorial calendars. And editorial calendars are used to ensure that your content is created in time to meet a deadline. Editorial calendars are great when you just have one person on your social media team, but they're even more useful when you have more than one person working on the same social media campaign. A content calendar can be as simple as an Excel spreadsheet or a Google Doc. And of course, there's numerous online applications that help create editorial calendars for social media, but you can be as simple or as complex with this as you want to be. Having a content calendar can truly improve your content creation and make sure that you have enough quality content to share with your friends and followers. A content calendar allows you to take a bird's eye view of your content and helps you fill in the gaps. It allows you to really look at the big picture instead of just getting lost in the post of the day. A content calendar also allows you to organize around key events, dates, or product launches. Many brands plan their content calendar months in advance to make sure that they're covering important dates and are aware of when content needs to be ready to go. And along that same note, a content calendar ensures plenty of prep time to get your content ready to publish. It's perfectly acceptable to work ahead on social posts. Everything from a quick Twitter update to a lengthy blog post, it is acceptable to work ahead and have drafts stored and content created weeks or even months in advance of when you plan to post it. The further ahead that you plan your content, the better placed you are to produce a consistent flow of content, which will help you build your brand's social presence. The editorial calendar is a visual representation of content, and it makes it easy for social media marketers to stay on top of that content over time. You're going to watch a Hootsuite video creating a content calendar and using it correctly, which can be found in SCMD 161 Lesson 1. And it's going to talk a little bit more about the content calendar and how brands are using it effectively.